Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another video. I think it is very interesting for you guys that since I have switched to cavalry as my focused unit, cavalry and angels, that I am now always fighting in my full war set in the star runes, and I think we can all learn from that. So I am very interested in analyzing reports that I get from the star runes, so I would like to check them out with you guys. I already did a recording before this one because I wanted to feature several reports, but I talked so much about the last report that I will make a single video just for this one report. If you're interested in way more reports that I should feature, let me know down in the comments below. I lost the attack that I'm going to feature, and I will explain why my opponent won that fight, so we can learn from that and get better for the next fight. And yeah, so I'd better say that I will start the recording that I did last time and enjoy my analytics here. This is the first one, and I lost this battle. The army troop size was kind of like even. He had 5k more troops, a bit more, and he also had tier 12 units. He had tier 12 cavalry, he had tier 12 mages. We were kind of like on the same angel count. He had a bit more, but I was attacking him with tier 13 cavalry, tier 13 mages, and my full angel count. As I just said in my switch video, I focus angels, but I was also bringing a bit of mages just to have an additional damage source that is actually pretty good from its base attack and so on, and to maybe hit down some meat shields to win some more time during a battle. So before we get into the technology aspect, I want to show you the replay. And here our formations are running into each other, and you can immediately see that he lands a critical hit. We have a few dodges here. At this stage I already had dodge level 1, and later we will check which dodge level he had. It's always an advantage for my opponents when they play with the Phoenix, because my pet isn't healthy enough to survive the first big attack of the Phoenix, the AoE attack in most cases. So yeah, now we are coming to a point where I killed off his whole front line, and now we are attacking his angels, and he just finished my front line. So, and this is about to be the breaking point of all of it. What we can see here with each attack of his angels, I am losing more mages than he is losing from my mages, so that's already an indicator for him having a way higher flame missile skill. The play goes on, and you can clearly see that the switch where he took over the battle didn't happen when we were fighting in our front lines. That was still looking very good for me, but it started to change when the front line fell and we had our angels fighting his angels, and after he got through our front line it started to change. You can always follow the power level bar, and by that you can determine where the battle turned against you. So from what I'm saying is that you can always follow the flame missile from the auto attacks and see who is losing more backline units. So that's always an indicator that your opponent has a way higher flame missile skill or better damage technology also. And when this happens, that the game is, or that the battle is turning during the angels fighting angels, it's also an indicator that your opponent probably has some very good technology when it comes to reduce damage from angels and damage increased against angels. So this was the troop combination. I lost this battle, even though I was on the attacking side and had the advantage of all those 3 damage increased or damage taken reduced when attacking enhancements. That's usually always a very big advantage of players, but I still lost, and now we will go over his technology. Here's the first great indicator for him. He had way higher damage increased against cavalry than me. I'm still working with the base stats, and I'm still thinking about if I want to improve my damage increased against cavalry or if I want to stick to the low amount that I have right now, because my damage focus is somewhere else, but I'm still thinking about that. So when we go down, you can immediately see that he has lower damage increased against angels, but he is still pretty even with us. And here's the thing, he has higher damage increased when defending. Critical strike is maxed out, so that immediately shows that he has done some Mystic technology way more than us already. And now we are coming to damage taken reduced when defending 4% more and reduced damage taken from angels. This is what I said earlier when the battle started to turn against us. That was really the point, and here you can clearly see why he had 20% more damage taken reduced from angels. And if you remember the replay, this was also where the battle turned against us. When we go down a bit more, reduces damage taken from mages, way lower than ours, but due to the fact that I don't send that many mages, it had a very small impact. So not a big win here for us. The dodge skill on level 5, so 16%, great for him. Mine is still at level 1. Today I can upgrade it to level 2. Overall a big advantage for him. So he's already way stronger when it comes to Mystic technology. Cavalry takes less damage from archers, mage damage also way higher than us, and overall he has some very good damage technology. We cannot deny that, so this is already done great by him. So when we go down a bit more, angel defense also, we are even there. And when we go down a bit, we go over a few base stats. Cavalry defense is higher than us, but just by 5%, so no real need to mention that much. Our angel attack is higher than his attack, so that comes from me just focusing my angels, and due to the fact that he plays with tier 12 units, he doesn't have access to the level 40 chest plate that also increases angel attack, so we can kind of like calculate that back why his angel attack isn't that high. His mage attack is way higher than us, so that's what I also had when I was still focusing mages, so that's okay. And when we come down to the base stats, his angel HP was massive. So I lost angel HP when I switched to cavalry because I switched from the chaos bracelet to the perfect heart. So you can clearly tell that he has some very good HP boosts overall in his army, because 141% angel HP is massive. With his damage reduction technology, damage taken reduced from angels, that made his angels very powerful when they were facing each other. Mage HP also just great, 200%, but that also could imply why our flame missile wasn't killing that many units than his missile, for example. Cavalry HP 290%, just great, so I'm pretty sure that this player has some very big HP boosts. And here's already a reason for that: damage reduction for army by 7.7%, which is an indicator that he plays with the Ganjiang Moje artifact with the 5th star already unlocked, and the artifact itself gives the basic HP boost. Might be that he plays with that for that damage reduction for his whole army. And he also had the stun mechanic unlocked from the Mystic College, and so his technology is just great. We cannot deny that. We had a very good fight there. It was a close one, but with that technology he did a very good job and fought us very well. Coming to the Mystic College, this is what I just explained. Flame Missile level 5. That would explain why he killed so many of our mages with each auto attack of his angels. Blazing Soul level 5, also very, very strong. That has good synergy with his very high angel HP, because with that the sacred flames of his angels were still very strong, even though he didn't have that much or that high angel attack. So Fated Hit level 5, Dodge level 5, overall just great Mystic research done here for his frontline and for his mages. And he also has the Fanaticism skill on level 4 already, Savage Impact level 1, so just better Mystic technology than us, we cannot deny that, but overall a great technology by him. He has a very high focus on damage related technology and also on having a very high HP boost overall, so a very defensive oriented castle, and he did a great job with that. Playing with the Apollo's bow is where his damage increased against cavalry comes from, because the Apollo's bow has that as base stat. I still think that damage increased against cavalry is very hard to find for a lot of players, also because not that many artifacts are that attractive when it comes to looking for that technology. But the Apollo's bow is a great one to find, and he also had the first skill unlocked. He didn't invest any more Star Source into the Brute Force skill, so his artifact is like probably at level 3 and maybe level 4. If it would be at level 5, he could have upgraded the skill to the 2nd level, but due to the fact that he doesn't, shows that it is either at level 3 or 4. Overall, great technology by our opponent. You can see that it ain't just about your troop quality, it's also about your technology bonus. But we gave him a very good fight, and it was a great one for me to watch and also to review, because I think it is very interesting that we all learn why we lost battles and why we won battles, so we can work on our castles way better. What I learned from this fight especially is that I want to work on my Mystic technology. I am working on the dodge skill because I needed to dodge way more attacks, but even afterwards I want to work on my Angel Mystic technology to leverage even more into my very high Angel attack, in my opinion, to outperform his Mystic technology, for example. So this is what I learned from this report. I hope that you guys enjoyed me analyzing this report, and maybe you also learned something about it. Let me know what you think about this report. But before that, we will give it another replay. I will speed it up to 2 times speed, so it ain't taking that long. Okay guys, I have talked very long about this one report, so I will make this a single video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about what I have said in this video, and then I would say see you in the next one. Goodbye guys.